Do you need a quick and easy crochet idea for a craft fair or the holidays? Crochet lace scrunchies are a great way to use up scrap yarn and make great gifts as well as stocking stuffers for the holidays. And you can whip one up in just 10 minutes. In this video, I'll walk you through 2 different beautiful lace patterns with easy to follow step-by-step instructions. In this pile here, I have created for a craft fair I'm attending in just a few weeks. Hi, I'm Minnie from Discover Your Creative Side. Thanks for joining me. Hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Everything you need for this project is yarn. I'm using cotton, but you can use a lightweight acrylic, stitch markers, ponytail holders, a 3.5 to a 4 millimeter hook. I'm using a 3.5, a pair of scissors, and a yarn needle for sewing in the ends. And let's get started with a slip knot. The size of your ponytail holder will determine how many stitches you will need to cover it. I'm using a smaller one here, so it will take 31 stitches. You will need an odd number of stitches to complete this project. So insert your hook through the center of your ponytail holder and place that slip knot on your hook, bringing it through, and place a slip stitch. And now we'll place single crochets all around until the ponytail holder is completely covered. I will need 31 stitches. Be sure to grab that tail end and crochet along with your work, just so you don't have to weave it in later. So begin with your single crochets all around. And I like to place a stitch marker on that 15th stitch, just to help me keep track. And now coming up on the end, you might have to scrunch those stitches up a little to get your last stitches to fit. And here on the end, place a slip stitch at the top of your first single crochet. And row 1 is finished. You can remove that stitch marker. We won't need it anymore. For round 2, chain 5. And 5. Place a double crochet in that same stitch. Skip 2 stitches and place a double crochet in that 3rd stitch. Chain 2 and a double crochet in the same stitch as the previous double crochet. So this is a round of V stitches. Continue like so, creating V stitches all around. And here at the end of that round, place a slip stitch in the 3rd chain of the original chain 5. Round 3, chain 4. And place a single crochet between those first 2 V stitches. Chain 4, and that is our repeat. Single crochet right in between the next 2 V stitches. Continue that all around till we get back to the beginning. And this brings us up to the end of the round. slip stitch into the beginning chain of the chain 4. Cut the yarn, and next pull that existing yarn through the loop on your hook and giving it a good tuck to secure it. Next we'll weave in that end. And the first of our lace scrunchies is finished. And for the second scrunchie, the first 2 rows are identical to the first scrunchie. First a row of single crochets, and then the second row is a row of V-stitches. And for the third row, we'll do a row of petals. So in the middle of that first V-stitch, we'll do 4 double crochets. And 4. And place a single crochet in between the V-stitches. And that is our repeat. 4 double crochets in the middle of a V-stitch, followed by a single crochet in between the V-stitches. Continue that all around, and I'll be back in a moment. And place a single crochet at the beginning of that first double crochet. Cut your yarn and weave in that loose end. And the second lace scrunchie is done. Well, thanks for joining me today. Be sure to let me know in the comments below if you've tried either one of these patterns.